Hello there guys, welcome back to Younes Talks Football, welcome back to a brand new video. I hope all of you are doing well today. Now, we have a topic to talk about today. Yes, we have a topic, that's a good thing, because it means content for you. But we got a decent one to talk about, and I want to put a lot of you at ease. I remember when I had to come on here at the early stages of this channel, and we were talking about Kai Havertz, and all of you were telling me, Younes, when is he signing, when is he signing? And I had to tell you, relax, it's all okay, it's all going to be okay. And what happened? It was all okay. So I've come here today to give you guys a little bit of clarity and to let you guys know it's all going to be okay. Because there seems to be doubts in regards to the transfer window as a whole. Because it looks like we're about to lose on Hakimi, all of a sudden there's panic amongst the Chelsea fan base. And I don't know if it's the minority or the majority. It might be a big minority on social media. It might be a majority. Maybe there are a lot of Chelsea fans worried. What I want to say is you don't need to be worried. There seems to be Chelsea fans that think we're going to get a repeat of the 17-18 window, where after we had won the title under Antonio Conte, and then Conte wasn't necessarily backed by the club in terms of signings that he wanted, there seems to be a vibe that could be happening again under Thomas Tuchel. But I think the circumstances are completely different, and I'm going to explain why. Before I do though, I want to let you guys know to make sure that you guys join the Reddit. Yes, for those that don't know, I've mentioned it for a couple of videos now, I have created a new Reddit page where all of you will have the freedom to go on and post anything that you wish in relation to me, another YouTuber, another Chelsea YouTuber, whatever you want to put there. Anything to do with Chelsea, anything to do with football. Just keep it relevant, make it as clever, as funny, and as entertaining as possible, and I will be reacting to the best ones. The best ones are going to be the posts with the most amount of upvotes and the least amount of downvotes. If you can get your posts to get into that category, they will appear in my weekly Reddit videos that I'm going to be starting from next week. So make sure you guys are on there, you've joined the Reddit, you're posting, you're making it good, you're making it funny, and you'll be in the video. Anyway, link in the description, link right here as well. Join the Reddit. Now, let's get into the news. Let's get into what is actually popping at Chelsea FC and why I don't think you guys necessarily need to worry about what is going down. Let's check this out. This is from The Athletic. So a source from The Athletic. Let's check it out. Here it is. A source told The Athletic, Tuchel isn't going to take it easy on the squad during pre-season. He wants to make sure they're flying for the start of the season so that they are ready from the outset. It is a really tough start. Chelsea can't afford to be slow out of the blocks. Now, for those that don't know what we're talking about here in relation to the start of the season, the first 6 fixtures of this, remember, it's going to be quite difficult. We start off with Crystal Palace at home, then we have to play Arsenal away, then we have to play Liverpool away, then we have to play Aston Villa at home, then we got to play Tottenham away, then we got to play Manchester City at home. That's Chelsea's first 6 games. It's going to be ruthless. I'm looking forward to it because we do get to start the season big and we get to make a statement early and we get a lot of the big games out of the way. Then we're left with all the little mediocre games throughout the bulk of the season where hopefully we're racking up 3 points, even though we won't. That's just being realistic. But it's a good chance to get an advantage over our big rivals and the teams that we know are going to compete at the top of the table. If we can get points against all of them, it's going to do us lovely. So in terms of Thomas Tuchel and wanting to get pre-season started and get the boys up and running, I fully agree with him, fully agree, and I think it's going to work out very, very well. But a lot of you are probably asking, but Younes, with the Euros, and you know, depending on when teams get eliminated, but players are not going to have much of a break. They're going to have, after the Euros, possibly 2 weeks of holiday. And then they have to come back for pre-season. And even so, it's only going to be about, 2 weeks until we play the Super Cup. So it's not going to be down to the first team players that are taking part at the Euros. It's going to be down to the players that we have in the squad that haven't been selected for their national teams. And the loan army. The loan army. That is where I think a difference can be made. And we've got some details in relation to the loan army. Let's check this out. So, this is from Nizar Kinsella. Chelsea are back in training at Cobham on July the 5th. And have a camp in Ireland booked in talks to play local teams. The Blues will bring back a host of loanees and academy players to train under Thomas Tuchel to bolster the numbers, with others back on July 6th. And Nizar Kinsella goes on to say in this article a couple of names of who will be reporting back to Cobham for pre-season, while some of the other lads are obviously going to be either at the Euros and still competing, or they're going to be on holiday. In terms of some of the names, we've got Loftus Cheek mentioned. That's one name. We've got Bakayoko mentioned. That's someone I thought would have been sold already. We've got Bakayoko mentioned. We've got Gurhi mentioned. We've got Armando Broja, who for about a week was, being whispered about by some Chelsea fans as, this striker, what can he do? These lads are all going to be given the opportunity. I know there's going to be some players that will probably go out on a loan. We're looking, obviously, Billy Gilmore's going off on loan to Norwich City. That's going to be set to be confirmed. Ethan Ampadu, Conor Gallagher, what are they going to be doing? I think they're going to go out on loan deals again, if I'm being completely honest. But this pre-season is a chance for them to prove their worth to Thomas Tuchel. You can have all these players that weren't at Chelsea have a pre-season and try and prove a point to Thomas Tuchel. That way they can be in the squad for a Premier League season, playing for the European champions and keeping a spot. It's a big opportunity for some of these lads, especially a Loftus Cheek, where I think we've all come to the consensus that his career might be very limited now. And we might not be seeing the best of Loftus Cheek anymore, like we thought under Maurizio Sarri. It's sad, but that injury's done him damage. I'm hoping that he can rejuvenate, and fingers crossed, maybe he can. Bakayoko, I never thought I'd see him in a Chelsea shirt again. Looks like he might actually show up for pre-season. We'll see what he can do under Thomas Tuchel. And that's the thing, you can't be comparing this manager and what he can do with these players compared to other managers in the past and what has happened with the squad under those managers. You can't compare, because Thomas Tuchel's ways are different, his mindset is different, his man management is different, his tactics are different, his personality is different, the players he has are different, the squad has changed, all the factors, all the circumstances are different, so you can't really compare. And this is why I'm more optimistic, because I know Thomas Tuchel knows exactly what he's doing, and I trust him, and I feel like even with the players that didn't succeed in the past, like Bakayoko, for example, you never know what Thomas Tuchel can do. You never know. We'll see. Give him the opportunity. Let's see. Now, if he doesn't convince Thomas Tuchel, cool. I'm with Thomas Tuchel. I'm fully with Thomas Tuchel. So we'll see. We'll give him the opportunity for pre-season, see what goes down. But this leads me on to a point in relation to Marina Granovskaya. Now, Marina, chief director at Chelsea Football Club, she's the one that gets the negotiations done. She's the one that talks with agents and clubs and this, that and the other. She's the one that gets all sorts of great business going at Chelsea Football Club. She's responsible. And because of the way the Hakimi deal has not happened, she's received a bit of criticism. Now, I feel like CM Punk talking like this now. If you guys are familiar with WWE, you know exactly what I'm talking about. CM Punk was someone that stuck it to the company, yeah? He spoke his mind, wanted to create change, authentic change, and then when it kind of happened, or he realised that things were actually looking positive, he laid back a little bit, and then others started criticising and trying to do the same thing, and he was like, nah, you know what, you're not doing it right. Your reasons are completely different to mine. Me talking about Marina Granovskaya, I feel like that because I was on her back constantly for I'd say a couple of years, right? I was so critical of her and critical of Emenalo at the time when Emenalo was at Chelsea. Those two I wanted gone. I wanted them out of the club. And for those of you that know me before, you know exactly what I felt. But now I feel like Marina specifically has convinced everyone that she is fantastic at what she does. She just is. And she's proven it, especially with the last transfer window. She done incredible in that transfer window. And that was considering we had Frank Lampard, And we've ended up getting Thomas Tuchel. We've made the decisions. We've got Thomas Tuchel. We've won the Champions League with that squad. Honestly, Marina, yes, there have been tough moments. There have been moments under, Mourinho, actually, with Mourinho, she didn't actually have much of the portion to do with Mourinho. That was all Emenalo in terms of any hostility. But anyway, there were things, not necessarily in the boardroom, there were things to do with the whole physio, Eva Carnera thing with Mourinho. So that's separate. But Antonio Conte, the falling out there, yes, we all said, Conte wasn't backed, and I think that was one of her mistakes. But going forward, Sarri, he was backed. I mean, she got him his Jorginho, for goodness sake. So that happened. Lampard, we saw all the signings with Lampard. Thomas Tuchel's won the Champions League. He's definitely going to be backed. So for those that are worried that, oh no, Thomas Tuchel's not going to be backed, we're going to get another Antonio Conte season. No. You got to have faith in Marina. And you shouldn't just be spouting nonsense on social media going, oh no, you know what, no, Marina out because we can't get Hakimi, so Marina out. It turns out we didn't even make a bid. We didn't even attempt. We were talking with the agent. PSG have made advanced talks. We tried to put a player in. Kind of didn't happen. We didn't make a bid. And if Chelsea are happy with that, if Thomas Tuchel's happy with that, I'm happy with that. It's not a problem. As I've said yesterday, that position isn't necessary. A striker now is necessary. So before you start being critical, let's see if we sign a striker. Because trust me, the club will be looking to get a striker. And most notably, they will be looking to get Erling Haaland. So we will see at the end of the transfer window if Haaland is a Chelsea player or not. We will look at the detail, look at what's happened, and then you can be critical. But right now, to start spouting Marina out, no. And that's coming from someone that used to say Marina out. I feel like I had a portion of that movement back then. And now, honestly, she's convinced me that she knows exactly what she's doing, and I'm happy with her and her position at the club. And now we've got Petr Cech to aid her in terms of more footballing decisions and whatnot. I am fully happy with the way that it's all set up at Chelsea Football Club. Roman Abramovich clearly knows exactly what he's doing, and he's away from the club. I have full faith in the fact that these guys are the ones running. So you don't need to worry. This whole Marina thing, you don't need to worry at all. I just wanted to end it on that. No need to come on Twitter and start being ultra critical just because we did not sign Hakimi. Honestly, let it rest. Let it rest. But let's see if we get ourselves Erling Haaland. Let's see if we get ourselves the targets that we know we are going for. And then you can lay criticism at the end of the transfer window. If we haven't signed anyone, then yes, I will be agreeing with you that something is wrong. But, even so, Thomas Tuchel is different from an Antonio Conte, for example. Conte is a manager that needs his signings. You don't get him the players he wants, he's kicking off. And he did. I mean, look at what happened at Chelsea. He just flipping, he stuck it to Chelsea because he won the FA Cup in those circumstances. Then he won a court case, but it kicked off. He's that sort of character. Thomas Tuchel's not that sort of character. Thomas Tuchel will happily try and develop players that people are just not looking at, like a Loftus or a Bakayoko. This is why I'm looking at Thomas Tuchel now and thinking, if you can work some magic and get these players firing, cool. Why? Because I know Thomas Tuchel's man management and the ability to coach is superb. The fact that he took a team that was wrecked, depleted, 9th in the Premier League under Frank Lampard. We were struggling left, right and centre. Managed to take that team and go and win the Champions League, get to a final of an FA Cup and get top 4. It's unreal. Why? Because his coaching is superb. That's why I'm convinced with Thomas Tuchel. His coaching ability is second to none. So, we'll see. Even if it means we are going to struggle in the transfer window, which I don't think we will because we've got money. Even if we struggled, I am sure, and even if we do end up signing, I am sure that Thomas Tuchel is going to be looking at some of the players that no one's paying attention to within the Chelsea squad, within the Chelsea team, those ones that have been on loan or academy players or whatever, and try and see if he can get something out of them. We'll wait and see what happens. But I think there is a potential here that we could be shocked with some of the names that he might bring into the squad or he might see some potential in and start developing. We'll see. We'll see. Can Loftus-Cheek make it? Can Bakayoko make it? Can Broja make it? Can maybe an Ampadu or a Gallagher? Will they come into the first team? We'll see. Let me know what you think in the comment section below in relation to everything that I've mentioned. Chelsea's pre-season, Thomas Tuchel, the whole thing with the July 5th pre-season camp, Ireland, some of the players that he looks like he's going to be looking at in pre-season, Marina. Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your opinions on all that one. Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe if you are new. Hit that button. Hit that notification bell as well to be notified once I've uploaded. Smash the like button if you've enjoyed this, and I will see all of you very soon for another video. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to join the Reddit. You can click right here now to join the Reddit, and I'll see all of you very soon. Have a good one. Look after yourselves. Take care and peace.